Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you.
Blessings to you all.
Lord, give me you.
Y'all come on in. Come on in.
Give me you.
Coming to show our gratitude.
Lord, give me you.
Y'all come on in.
Lord, give me you.
When you come in, type where you're watching from. Shout us out. We're going to shout y'all out.
All right, y'all. I'm just doing what I asked y'all to do. I'm just going on, making sure that I share this with some people, make sure that I tag some people in, uh, getting the preliminaries out the way. See, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. All right, that's all I'm doing. I tagged 3 people. I want to encourage you all to tag 3 people as well. If you are in the building on this weekend, I definitely want you all up front and close and on the live. I was supposed to come live on yesterday, um, while it was still fresh, to kind of come and just tell you all thank you, to acknowledge those of you that um man, those of you that worked behind the scenes to be able to make sure that Saturday was everything that Saturday was.
Yes.
That Saturday was everything that Saturday was. Um hello.
Blessings.
Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Y'all got us with that video. Y'all got us with that video. I don't want to jump ahead. I mean, I want to have some order even on this pop-up live, just to say thanks, just to say thanks. But leading up to Saturday, the Lord had been dealing with me in regards to the last 3 years. He had been dealing with me in regards to the last 3 years. And just kind of like touching my heart, as we was preparing and putting together the video. And I saw all the things that we had done. I saw the things that God had allowed us to do, that God had given us certain assignments. I mean, to know that we baptized over 20 people, to know that we didn't have one baptism, but we had two, to know that we got out and we did drive-through prayer where we gave out water and different things like that. Hurricane times, we fed people. We've had them in the building where we've fed people. We've went out, we fed the homeless, and not just fed them, but gave them prayer. When there was a freeze coming to Houston, the real ministry, which was probably few in numbers, got together and we went out and we blessed over 20 people with blankets and hand warmers and different things. And so as I begin to go back and look for those videos, I began my heart cried, and I cried too, of course, right? I cried because a lot of times we do things and we don't put enough weight on it. Yeah. We don't put enough weight on what God allows us to do. What God puts in our paths to do. Yes, it is. I am in agreement with you. This is just the beginning. I just told Pastor, blessings to you, my sister.
Blessings,
I miss you.
Blessings, yes.
I just told Pastor in the car earlier today. He said, "Who we made it over? We made it past the anniversary." I said, "But the work just beginning. Yeah. The work is just beginning. Um, save the month. Save the month. We are doing, y'all. I'm probably all over the place, but I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let the man of God say whatever he have to say. and then I'll close us out. But make sure you save the month of July. Make sure you save the month of July for now. Look, I said save the whole month, right? Because we are going to do for the first time, the first annual Mantled for the Mission 2026. Mantled for the Mission 2026. And if you was in the building, on Saturday, you don't want to miss July.
Yeah.
You do not want to miss July. I may do something before then. Next quarter, I may do something. They pulling and tugging on me to do a women's conference. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Y'all be praying. Save the date. Mantle for the Mission, July 2026. Save the month. Save the month. I don't have a date yet. I'll be having a date. The date will be rolling out over the next week or so. So make sure you get yourself together. Get your finances in order, be in the place, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. But we really just came on tonight just to tell you all thank you. Though I mean, you had people that was just texting me and it was like, I'm praying. You had people like inboxing, sending personal texts, telling me how they're praying, and I'm like, man, God, like, oh my God, you are so faithful. You are so faithful. And so even as we were riding, a scripture came to mind. He was like, open their eyes. And I'm paraphrasing. Open their eyes so that they can see that there is more for them than against them.
Come on.
Open their eyes so they can see that there's more for them than against them. And you know, this weekend, God opened my eyes. God opened my heart. And after watch, you know, because so often after you have watched people walk away, if you have watched people that their assignment was up, even if their assignment is up, it doesn't make the blow a little lighter, right? You know, you still grieve the relationship. So after feeling the weight of transition, we had begun to feel the weight of transition. Some of you knew we had came out the building last year in February, but we still didn't stop. We never stopped ministry. No. We never stopped ministry. We just came out of the space that was keeping us confined, that had us comfortable. And so we was wondering, you know, you begin to wonder, are there still people standing with you? Yeah. Like if we could be real, right? And you know, that's the only way that we know how to be. We know how to be. So it's like this, like after you go through so much, after you go through so many transitions, after you watch people walk away, after you lose people, not even watch people walk away, but after people transition in your life, and after you deal with grief and loss and just sickness, and you deal with all these things, you begin to question whether or not somebody is still standing with you. Come on. And you can know it, you know, because the people that's in my community, that's in my village, they are amazing. They are amazing. And do you know that, you know, I will miss who's in my village, focusing on who's not. My village, I mean, you know what? Somebody told me today, they text me and they shared a story about something that happened after the service on Saturday. And they said something to me. They said, you have some amazing people around you. You have some amazing people that you're connected to. Their hearts are the heart of God. Hello, Ms. Dimitri. Good to see you. And so after this weekend, the Lord really showed us that there is more for us than those that are against us. And the Lord, you know, he began to whisper that to me. And I was telling Apostle, I said, you know, I just keep hearing there's more for you than against you. And that was even before we got in the building. This was on the way. I said that because I was receiving text messages early in the morning, praying that God moves. I was receiving inboxes saying we would love to be there with you in the natural, like physically, but things change, so we got to be there with you in the spirit. So we praying for you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And they said we praying, and it was just like, man, it was so overwhelming. And even during that day, I had people that I felt them praying. Like, you know how you so used to being around people that's fake. You so used to people that be around you that have a double tongue. What that means? They say one face, but they have something else in their heart for you. Or when they're around other people, so you get so used to that, so where you be wondering like, do people, is people really praying? And so on Saturday, my heart got open. Hope open the eyes, but my heart, I begin to see with my heart. And when these people were saying, I'm praying that it be a move, I'm praying. I'm like, man, I felt them praying. I felt them praying. And so tonight we just talking about, just telling people thank you. Telling people thank you. There becomes a pain that you experience when people walk out the way they do. When people just stop showing up the way they used to. With no reasoning behind it. And God will replace those people. God will replace everybody that walked away. And then we had some people that came back, that stepped away from the table, but their seat was always there. That stepped away from the table, that came back, and it just was in alignment with manifestation, because we've had word after word, people coming back. There are some people whose assignment was up, but there are some people who walked away prematurely. Yeah. And so those people that walked away prematurely, they're coming back.
Yeah.
And some of them came back, and it did my heart so much joy. Like, yes. It did my heart so much good.
Yeah.
It did. I was blessed. I was truly blessed by Saturday. I just wanted to come on tonight just to say thank you.
Yeah. And man, I second that. Y'all listen, Saturday really blessed my heart. Really that week leading up, because I think even planning for this, it wasn't a lot of on my part. It wasn't a lot of effort, and it wasn't that I didn't want to celebrate like what we first did. Well, prophetess, because y'all, let me tell you, when I call her first lady, she snapped at me and let me know that she's the only lady. So let me bring that back. And the only lady, or you gonna go with prophetess for right now?
Whatever you
Prophetess Porter. Listen, she wait, what I was saying playing with you?
That's your fault.
What I was saying, man. Leading up that week.
You wasn't putting a lot of effort.
Leading up that week. And so I wasn't really putting a lot of effort into it. And it wasn't that, I didn't want to celebrate.
He thought people wasn't going to show up.
And that's just my honest truth. That's my honest truth. That's my honest truth. And listen, because there was a lot of lip service. And see, God don't like lip service. He like hip service. And so you can say how much you love a person. You can say, I got your back. You can say I'm not for you. But action speaks louder than words. That's why love is not a word. I mean, it's not a word, it's an action. You have to move behind that word. It has to be movement. And so leading up to it, I'm like, man, you know what? I don't know.
And he kept telling me, you ain't send no flight. You ain't send no. You ain't post no flight. You ain't doing no this.
So that's and then I put in my heart. I'm like, you know what? Whoever shows up is supposed to show up. And so I'm like, now post a flyer. What a flyer? Let's post a flyer. And we put it out. I want to say maybe a week or even 2 weeks before. It wasn't really a lot of promoting, but the house was full. There had a lot of people came there, and I know it was genuine love that was in the building. Yeah. Man, it was words spoken over our lives. Of them was confirmation. And man, when I tell you, it blessed my heart. Even leading up that week, I was going through the video, I was sending pictures for the video to be made. And, we don't really put weight on, again, what I was trying to say earlier is the impact that God used us to help someone, with us praying them through, showing up any time of the hours, showing up at the hospital, walking the streets, walking the houses. We've done all of those things, but we don't put weight on it because we don't want to get the glory for it.
Come on.
God got to get the glory. But to see Saturday, to be honored for your labor, to see, the people show up and saying, man, y'all doing an amazing work in the kingdom. Keep going. And man, it did something to my heart. I had my cool glasses on and I wasn't really trying to be cool. I knew it was going to touch my heart in a way that tears was going to flow. and it was just a flow of gratitude.
Okay.
You know, just grateful that even reflecting over my life and knowing how God kept me for this purpose,
Yeah.
knowing the process was for the purpose, knowing that the trials and tribulations and the struggles and all those things was for somebody else's strength.
Mhm.
And so now the impact that's being seen, that's evident that God is using us to help. And our goal when we started ministry was always to be able to reach at least one soul. We know those who win souls is wise. So we like, hey, if we could reach a soul, we could win a soul, God is pleased. And so we was never big on numbers, we was big on impact. And so, man, God has done some things in our ministry. We forever grateful to be used as vessels. We know it's just the beginning. We humble ourselves because we know we need help along this process. God is sending us some amazing people that's helping us, that's encouraging us, that's pushing us as we push others. Man, we have never arrived. We humble ourselves to get the help we need from God for the people He put in our path. And we want to thank y'all. We couldn't have done this without some of you all who set your program to the side, your things you had, your schedule to the side, and showed up. Man, listen, Dr. Erica, she tore up the house. Prophetess Shawana, she tore up the house. We had Prophetess Nikki, she tore up the house. We had Kenny, we had a 4-person band. Man, listen, it was amazing. Every person.
And then we can't forget about the house, right? Because
Yes,
we don't have a
absolutely.
space, right? We don't have a space. We gave
Shout
up the
out
space.
to my brother, man.
So
and
Pastor
his amazing
Jonathan
wife.
Williams and Lady Bianca Williams, they rolled out the red carpet for us.
Yes. We had to just show up.
We literally try to go in and help them the night before, well, the morning of, and by the time we got there, everything was done.
Yeah.
Everything was done. And y'all know that we've been that to people,
For
right?
years.
When we had the space, so many people have had services. And I thank God for that. So many people have had services in the space. Like, hey, we need somewhere to have church. We starting a new ministry. That so many people have had passed through JP Elite, right? And so we used to be the ones in there making sure they was ready for service, allowing them to utilize the mics, allowing them to utilize the speakers, the drums, different things like that. People would say they won't have. Man, it was so much that God, I felt like God gave us that space to be a blessing to anybody, to other people. People will post on social media like, "Oh, I'm looking for a place to have a worship night." Oh,
we got you.
We got you.
Come get the keys.
Just show up. No money attached to it. If you want to sow a seed, because this is God's house. That was God's house.
Absolutely.
When we opened the doors, it been God's house. It was all God was in control. So to be able to reap what we sowed.
Yeah.
Was like, oh my God, like that had never happened to us. Yeah. We have never went, even when we were having our own services.
Yeah.
On Saturdays, we will go in and get the sanctuary ready for service. So we have never, and when I say never, I mean never just showed up. And so to just be having to show up there, I mean, they gave us free reign of the space. We were there after hours. They still had church the next day. Yeah. I mean, had a long day. So definitely shout out to my brother, Pastor Jonathan Williams and Lady Bianca Williams. I gotta shout out everybody that Apostle mentioned. My sister, Lord Jesus, my sister, listen, Dr. Erica Montgomery, Prophetess Dr. Erica Montgomery. I mean, a sister for life. A sister, a friend, a mentor, a midwife. I mean, all of the above. She came in. I knew she was going to understand the assignment anyway, right?
She understood.
Then the praying machine. Plug into prayer herself. Prophetess Shawana Bryant. She was the host for that night. She told her, blessings to you, Apostle. I saw your message. I understand. We it's work time. Yeah. It's work time. So I know you would have loved to have been there, but I know you were there in spirit.
Yes.
And so that's all we needed. And I know that you are praying and covering, right? So that, and from a pure place.
Absolutely.
You know, from a peer place. So you had work to do. And I know if you didn't have work to do, you probably would have been in the building. So I appreciate you for even, you know what, even that, y'all. And I'm not even come on here to stay on here too long, but even that, y'all, you know what, it's something about honoring the invitation. You know, some people that I sent the invitation to, they couldn't make it. I appreciated that they say, oh, I would love to be there, but I can't make it. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, that's showing honor, right?
Yeah.
That's a form of honor. When someone invites you somewhere but there are other people, oh, thank you for the invite, with the intent, like, I'm okay, if you ain't saying you can't make it, I'm automatically thinking you're gonna be there. But the Lord had opened our eyes to see that there was more for us than against us. And y'all did y'all big one. The Real Ministry put together a video.
Yes.
Those that are a part of the Real Ministry put together a video with some of my favorites. I had Miss Kim on, my favorite Miss Kim. I mean, y'all really
our
did.
favorite now, because you know, yeah, she said she love us. I saw her put in the post. She love both of us, so it's our Miss Kim. Don't leave me out. You continue.
First, you got to say our favorite.
Our favorite,
Miss
Kim.
Miss Kim.
Absolutely.
You got it. If you're gonna try to take
I'm
it,
okay.
if you're gonna try to take it, make sure you take it.
I got it right.
And say it right. Yep. Our
Our
favorite Miss Kim.
Capital F. How about that?
That's right. That's right. Our favorite. And so we had my sister Mika Don. I mean, we had the besties. The besties showed up on the video.
Yes.
I mean, they had.
Y'all had my heart melting.
I think that was the highlight of the night.
Listen, we got a couple of seeds sold into us, but that video was the highlight of the night for me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate y'all. I really do.
Yes, I do. I was seeing people on the video. I'm like, wow, when y'all did this? How y'all did this?
For real.
And I was truly amazed. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I'm just so honored. I'm so grateful for the community that God has blessed us with. But guess what? The community is only gonna get stronger, y'all. It's go time.
Yeah.
It's go time. We in the mode to build up each other, to build up one another, to strengthen one another, build up one another businesses. We are rebuilding the community. We are rebuilding our village that had been torn down by discord, our village that had been turned down by gossip, our village that had been torn down by jealousy, the village that had been torn down by Jezebel, the village that had been torn down by bitterness, unhealed trauma, wounds. That village, right? That village that those things have torn down, we are tasked. Each we're rebuilding that village. Absolutely. We're rebuilding that village. And when we build when we get together and we begin to rebuild the village, to rebuild the community, to bring back community, to bring back the body of Christ. It's too much a division in the body of Christ. They say we are one body, but many members, many parts. You have one body, but you have a bunch of parts. You have a bunch of moving pieces, a part of your physical body. And that's the way that the body of Christ is supposed to be. No longer can we have, okay, you having a conference, you having a conference, you having a conference. Why we can't come together and have one big conference? Why we can't come together and figure this thing out? I'm sick of seeing this church on the corner with 5 members, this church next door 3 members, and y'all nobody wants to fellowship. Nobody wants to come together because everybody want to make it about them, me, I, my ministry.
Competition.
Them, me, my, I village that we created. Excuse me. People are creating villages in the village that's torn down. You making it comfortable in something that was not meant to operate as individuals. Individualism. I'm sick of it. But one thing about it is I am asking the Lord to make sure that he provide me with the discernment necessary to protect the village that he has assigned to us to protect.
Yeah. And it's important that you all protect your village. When you have a village and you all are united, y'all standing, man, listen, don't let somebody come in and divide y'all. I'm telling you the trick of the enemy.
Rebuild the ruins.
And see, because we family and all of this stuff, and I knew them forever, man. It's not nothing personal. that village have to be solid. That community have to be solid, because if one of them is bad, if one of them in there is not solid like as everybody else, man, they're gonna try to tear it down.
It's not even about that. I just said a lot of things as to what tore down the village. It was nothing by man's hand that tore the village down. The ruins came by way of wounds.
Yeah.
The ruins came by way of wounds, by way of trauma, by way of bitterness, by way of jealousy.
Yeah.
That's where it came from, by way of comparison. Not understand that each part of the body is necessary.
Yeah.
And so I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful of what God is doing. I you know what they told me on Saturday, that they told me on altars of the heart. Absolutely, Apostle. They told me on Saturday that my time was up for mourning who had left. For mourning who left, who walked away. You know what? So many people talk to you and tell you one thing, but go and gossip about you and show dishonor.
Yeah.
And sow discord.
Absolutely.
And absolutely. I used to allow that stuff to blind me, right? I used to allow that stuff to blind my heart, right? To blind my heart. So that's why I said, open the eyes of my heart. Yeah. Open my eyes so that I can see. Yeah. That there are people that's truly saying I love you, but are meaning it. Yeah. And not saying I love you, but in the company of somebody else saying something else about you.
Come on.
But that only reflects the wounds that they have. That only reflects the fact that they still need healing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we cannot no longer operate from a place of our wounds. And that's what's been happening. That's what's been causing so much of division. That's what's been causing so much of confusion.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. Yep.
So guess what, y'all? I didn't come on to talk about that. I came on to tell y'all thank y'all.
Absolutely.
Especially for the video. I mean, the video meant the world to us. Yeah. Your calls, your texts, listen, all of that meant so much to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because any act of kindness displayed towards me, anybody that displays or show grace towards me, yeah. Anybody that shows some type of appreciation, or love, or honor towards me, I honor you.
Absolutely.
I honor you.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I understand that you don't have to have long suffering with me, but that just shows that you operate in the fruits of the Spirit.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to show up for me. You didn't have to show up. You didn't have to text me.
Yeah.
You didn't have to give up a couple of minutes on I don't care if it was a couple of minutes on a video.
Yeah.
A minute, 2 minutes. You didn't have to. And you so me understanding that, y'all, I know I probably sound like, oh, you gonna keep saying thank you. I am.
Yeah. It's gratitude.
I am. Because you know how many times I done sold all I had into people and I got nothing in return. I got a punch in the mouth, a slap in the face, a spit in the face.
Yeah.
No, they didn't do it. They didn't do it physically, y'all. I don't know if I'm there yet. And I pray the Lord don't have to test me with the turn of the cheek.
Oh my God, Lord, don't test us like that.
Not physically. Not physically. Yeah. But I have been tested in that aspect, necessarily by their words, by their actions. And you know what? I have given nothing but what I give. I don't know how to be different. You know what? Somebody I was talking to, listen, Apostle, I don't know now. And I listen, and I made sure I prayed, Lord, don't do it right now to me right now, Lord. I'm not ready yet. You know, we got to be careful the things we say out our mouth, because he might be like, oh, you ain't been tested that. Let me test you that. I don't know, Lord. I don't know. But some of acts of people was just like being punched in the face or slapped in the face.
Yeah.
So when we think about it in a literal term, I am there. There was a lot of hits that I took from people that I labored with.
Yeah.
That I gave without motives. I gave just effortlessly. overgave, right? Overextended, right? And so to have some of the things that they did was just like that. I think the wound or slap in the face would probably did me some good. I probably would have rather take a slap in the face, because a slap in the face after a while, that I'm good. That ain't nothing. But the slap that they gave to my heart, the hit that I took in my heart because of the actions, the grief that I felt, the things that I dealt with, that was the part. But that was the processing, right?
Absolutely.
That was the processing. So I don't know how I get off on this field, but y'all, again, I want to say thank you. I understand that people don't have to, even like y'all on here right now. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I do not. I try to stay far away from this spirit of entitlement.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are right at the spirit of entitlement.
Yeah.
They feel like because they did this for you or this, that, and the third, that you are supposed to. You are supposed to show up. You are supposed to be on their life. You are supposed to. You are like, no. And so I thank y'all so much. All the people that work behind the scenes, all of those that are part of the Real Ministry, that worked on video content, that got the content without me knowing. I appreciate you. All of you that showed up again. Make sure that you save the month. Save the month of July. We're gonna host our first annual Mantled for the Mission 2026 conference, and it's gonna be something serious.
Yeah,
it's gonna be something serious. And also look out, because I may be releasing something, the midwife experience. Maybe releasing the midwife experience in person. They keep pushing and pulling at me to do this women conference. So I don't know, y'all. I know y'all. Let me stop fronting, y'all. I know I'm supposed to be doing it. I've had it prophesied and spoken over my life, like year after year after year. And one thing about it, what Pastor say, we always like to holler when we hear something more than once. Oh, that's confirmation. But he begins to say, once he said the first time, the second time, you didn't turn that confirmation into confrontation with God. So don't be thinking that, because you get a word, that's just like you telling your children, hey, do this, and then somebody else come back and say, do this. At some point, it's gonna be like, you ain't do what I told you to do. So it's no longer confirmation if you keep hearing the same thing over and over again. You found yourself in confrontation with God because you haven't done it when he told you to do it.
Exactly.
So I'm coming out of confrontation. I'm coming out of confrontation with God. No longer am I saying, oh, that's confirmation. Oh, I just keep getting confirmation. No, I think I've made it to the point of confrontation, and that's why he be weighing me out sometimes in certain areas. Listen, so I am no longer talking about, oh, that's confirmation. I got confirmation. I'm supposed to be doing this conference. So y'all, I know that I am. So just be in prayer along with me for a date.
Say, give my shout out, man. You know, they liking that confirmation to confrontation. They like that.
I just told y'all, Apostle like to say, what you want me to do?
Okay, I want
you want me to write?
No, I want you to point at me. Because like when I make my shirt, I don't want them, think you said and I made the shirt based off of your quote. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, they know I get them bars. So you ain't gotta do that. I'm just
Apostle.
But now listen, seriously.
Apostle said it.
Thank you.
Apostle said it.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. You had to point at the top. You could have pointed sideways.
I have to point at the top, the head. I gotta let them know it came from the head.
Thank you, Moo. But now, listen, man, we really do appreciate every person that participated, showed up, even on the Zoom. Man, the Zoom was lit. Man, we had people from Dallas, Chicago, man, all over Mississippi, Louisiana. So, man, we thankful for you all. Special shout out to our sister Moo, man, Shonda. Listen, she got to deal with both of us, y'all. Like, we in a group call, and then she hitting outside the group call, and I'm hitting outside the group call,
Stop going outside the group code.
Man, because you be sleep sometime, and then when she respond, you know, I don't want. I go outside, but listen, we be running a like she doing all kind of content for.
She did, Miss Kim.
Man,
she
look. So shout you out, man, and man, we appreciate you, and man, we appreciate all y'all.
She
like,
flew
seriously.
into town. She is originally, she originally lives in Virginia, so she flew into town, because she was like, I cannot miss this day. I cannot miss this night.
Yeah.
And there she ain't play with you, huh? And I love it, baby. You can't. And there you are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love the hair.
That great. I love it.
I love the hairstyle. That is so befitting for you.
And you saying that to say what?
And what?
You saying that to say what? Because you gotta be saying it to say something else after that.
About what?
She need to be coming behind the camera.
Coming from behind the camera. Yeah. She said, that's why I said it, because she said Shonda stayed on her about that video.
Yeah,
she need to
come behind that camera. You know, and that means more than what you think. See, you hide behind the camera, you're in the shadows, and God trying to bring you to the light.
Come on.
And so you gotta give over whatever it is and come into the light. Your face need to be seen. Your words got value. Your
and go change that profile picture.
Please change the profile. You can put your elevation picture up. You know, show that beautiful face that God has put on you. And you got to come out that shadow. You got to come out of that dark place. And not saying you in a dark place like that. I'm talking about that dark place where you don't want to come in and be, you know, what God wants you to be. Come now. We calling you forward out there. Let's go.
Hello, my sister, none other than Patrice Craig Green, elder.
Blessings to you,
elder.
Sister.
I'm definitely gonna get on them, Miss Kim. Blessings to you, my sister, in North Carolina. If you are in the area, make sure you are following her page.
Absolutely.
She has a conference coming up, and I'm mad at her because I asked her to give me her schedule before when the year first started, so that I can make sure our schedules aligned. And at the time, she didn't have a date. And then when she do come with a date, I'm gonna be on a cruise. So
you know, we can hold that cruise up. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're trying to do. I just said old corner.
Don't talk about no what. You heard me.
Need to go, you know, to North Carolina.
No, y'all know, but my sister is also gonna be here with us in July. I'm just telling her right now. We already briefly talked about it. But y'all, so many people gonna be here in July. I'm just excited already. Listen, y'all, I'm excited. All right, y'all. We just came on to just say y'all thank you. I don't know how we still on here. You are in July. You sure is. You coming. We coming. You're coming for Mantle for the Mission. Mantle for the Mission 2026. You're going to be in the building, and I cannot wait. All right, y'all. Well, we just came on to really say y'all thank you. Give shout outs. You know, acknowledge you. If we did not call you out personally, just know that don't charge it to our hearts, charge it to our memory, because there was so many people that was in the place that shocked me, surprised me, and so many people that I saw on the video.
Our sister, shout out.
I mean, so many people that I saw on the video. I'm like,
yes,
we impact you. Really? Are you just saying that? Like, really? Oh my God, I didn't even know. You know, the impact. And so God knows what to send you and when to send it to you, right?
Absolutely.
Right when you need that encouragement. And I'm not fronting with nobody. I wasn't like pastor. I just was like, whoever is there is there. Like I wasn't expecting nobody to be there. Let me not say that. It wasn't that I wasn't expecting nobody to be there. I was just expecting who was supposed to be there was going to be there. If that made sense. So if there was 2 people in the building, I know every time Dr. E travel, I love Gather Houston, they traveling with her. So if it would have been me, my children, Dr. E in her church, that's who needed to be there. Or Prophetess Shawana and her who traveled with her and Dr. E in her church, I was fine with that too. So that's why me and him, he was like, you ain't invite nobody. I said I did. Calm down. We good. You know, so God gonna send who needed to be in a place. And I am grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful.
Yeah. And even those who couldn't make it in the place, who hearts was there, we felt it. And
absolutely.
Man, listen, we truly honor you all. We appreciate you all. We really don't take this stuff lightly. I'm telling you. You know, like y'all don't know, man. It's hard for me to cry, y'all. But when I cry, like some gotta really been to hit the heart. And man, I cried 2 times in one day. Man, that is crying overload for me. I'm telling you, I probably cried 2 times the whole year. How many times you see me cry? Let's be real. We've been together 20 plus years. How many times you see me cry?
All he
what?
do is cry. All
what?
he do is cry.
Boy, look.
Hold up. Cry.
Hold up. You know, God sees all, hears all. You might want to retract that. That is not the truth. Come on, we in our blessing season. Don't you sit there and get our blessings cut off because you won't make it seem like I'm a crybaby. Over 20 years, how many times I cried?
Okay, are you asking me how many times I seen tears roll down your face? Because you cry a lot.
What?
No. Let's make it specific. Are you asking me how many times I seen tears roll down your face?
All right, let's go there. How many times you see tears roll down
Not many.
But wait, when I cry out, what you talking about?
You cry all the time. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't do.
That's not crying. What are you talking about?
That is crying.
That's maybe whining. That's not crying. It's total different. That's total different. See, you trying to put me out there like that. I am not a crier. Not saying I'm against crying. You know, this is what I teach my brothers. Brother nature is brothers rising up humbly. All right. So which means if you gotta humble yourself, pride lie there somewhere.
Yeah.
Prideful people ain't crying. So I was prideful, so I am not crying. Even getting rid of pride, I understood. I mean, Jesus wept. Who am I?
Right. That's right.
Who am I?
That's right.
Crying is deliverance.
That's
and
right.
so I teach my brother these things like, man, we was told we're not supposed to cry.
That's right.
This on some real stuff.
Yep.
Pride was given to us as men from the beginning. You better not cry. I'm like, man, I'm hurting. I just got hit by a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hurting. You better not cry. You know, toughen up, man up. And so we've been having to toughen up and man up our whole life to what pride and built up. Well, we don't want cry. We don't want feel. We think it's soft when we really have to be vulnerable to really humble ourselves to get the help we really need.
Absolutely.
But I'm not a crier. But don't do me like
he a
that.
whiner.
Don't,
he said
don't,
he ain't whine. He don't whine no more. But he used to be a whiner.
Boy, man, look. Hey, boy. I don't know what you were trying to do me just now.
First of all, I was saying how many times I had.
You should have got me right. If you called me a whiner, I probably would agree as soon as you said it. And I would have said I was. But crying, you was about to put me out there. Boy, they're about to say that's why he was crying all day at the anniversary. That's what he do. And his wife just said it. Yeah, tell her, please leave me alone. What's up, my brother? What's up, man? Good to see you, man.
But you know what? Apostle is going to release something, and I don't know if he forgot about it, but men can cry too, or something along those lines.
No.
How it go?
No, it's called Can I Cry?
Can I Cry?
And I'm working on it. It's gonna be coming this year.
Can I Cry?
This year. It's called Can I Cry? And man, look, it's gonna touch some brothers, not only brothers, but it's gonna touch some women too. You know, because everybody can relate, but I want it really to hit my brothers, you know, because man, we didn't turn to these machines that what God didn't want us to be, you know. And I believe, man, once that book is released, you know, and some testimonies is being shared, man, I really think it's gonna bless some brothers.
Amen. I truly believe so. So y'all gonna stay off of me with this man. First of all,
I'm glad somebody got my back because you just told you didn't have my back. You just told you didn't have my back.
Thank you for having my back.
Be a whole crybaby.
Thank you for having my back, Ethel. Thank you for having my back. I did clarify what I was saying, right? Well, I said, how many times did tears roll down your face? There weren't many.
Ethel, both of us, but she in your birthing room. So she gonna jump on your side.
Y'all, and these amazing women are in the birthing room, the midwife experience. So we're gonna have a birthing room midwife experience conference. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take this thing from behind the Zoom. And those ladies are in week 5, so they got 2 more weeks left. And so I've
been praying for them ladies. I've been praying for them because I know you. I know you. So yeah. Like when we in class, you know, they're like for me to teach it because I'm not about to give like all that extra homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? Oh my God. So I've been praying for y'all ladies, man. Look, I know it's gonna burst something. This is the whole point. But I've been praying for y'all because I know she tough, y'all.
I am not. I am not little old me. All right, y'all. Well, time has been well spent, and we appreciate each and every one of you that have been on with us. I got some work to get to, y'all. I took off from my tax office as we were preparing for this, so they're all waiting. My clients are so amazing. They give me a lot of grace. Because they know God works comes first. So I love y'all. May y'all have an amazing night.
Hold on. Also, BHM t-shirt. If you haven't got it yet, the link is in my bio. Man, these shirts are fire. Everywhere I've been going, compliments. And y'all know me. I keep product on hand, so I got the shirts in the trunk. I got my cards in my pocket. And it's not about me trying to sell a shirt. It's about letting our history not die. Listen, y'all, Black history is not about 1 month. It's not about 1 month. And the history these people did in the past is why some of the things that we get to, use and take advantage of every single day that they trying to erase. And so, man, I'm telling you, we need to get this information to our teenagers, to our young adults, so the history don't die. I'm going to be honest with y'all. As I've been studying this stuff, a lot of stuff I don't know. It's a lot of stuff I was like, man, I wasn't taught that, so I'm intrigued about it and I want to pass it on. So if y'all want to support the cause, there's so much more coming that I'm not allowed to share right now, but a lot is coming after this t-shirt. So, man, look, I just appreciate all the support. Those of you all, we sent some out the other day. Some more will be shipped out tomorrow. Man, we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. And again, link in the bio. Y'all have an amazing night.